Nachi. Yeah, and I think I would also like to ever so slightly, yeah, there's definitely some bits that need a bit more smoothing, and there's some bits that are just a hot mess, but we're going to call it battle damage. But now that we've kind of got a bit more time to work on it and make it nice, I'm not too concerned. There's definitely some seams that I want to fill in a little bit better as well. Ooh. I'm trying to think what other Warhammer Fest stories we've got. I did also get a picture at Warhammer Fest with the statue of this character. So they unveiled for the first time like what the statue would actually look like. And it was very cool to stand there in my cosplay and look at the statue and be like, yeah, smashed it, it looks like the thing. But what was even cooler was when other people spotted the statue and then spotted my cosplay and they were like, it's you! And I'm like, yeah! It was like the kind of, that's you! It's like, it's so good, it was so wholesome. So it definitely was recognisable as the character. Which was it's so pleasing. Right, I think that's sanded enough. So what we need now, we've got some water over here. Yeah, that's alright, that's okay, we can work with that. We grab, yeah, that'll do. I did enjoy people thinking you were there to do promotion as well. Yeah, it was actually really interesting at the fest. So they did have some like invited cosplayers. I think through a Facebook group. There's like a big group of Warhammer cosplayers, and I think some of them were invited to kind of be at the con. So they had like tables set up. So this included the judges and this, I think, cosplay group, and it was really cute. But I think some people thought that we were part of that, and they're like, oh, thank you for being here, it really makes a difference. Like, this is like random con goers, and it's like, well, we were gonna come anyway, but thanks. It was kind of funny. It was very sweet though. And yeah, it was one of the interesting things in the competition was that the people that were invited cosplayers were also allowed to compete. And I think of the top three, I was the only one that wasn't one of the ones that was kind of invited. So that was kind of like, oh, I did good. I mean, I don't know for sure about the second place people. I think certainly the first place person did. Was invited, because I know that they've done like quite a few of the like Warhammer World like open day events. So yeah, I've definitely seen them around before. And M, or Limestone Forge, she's very cool, very cool cosplay. Like, if you do have a chance to check out the video of the competition, highly recommend. Lots of very talented, very good cosplayers. And like, everyone's just having a good time as well. It was good. And the folks behind the scenes were really good. Like, they really took care of everybody, which was lovely. Like, they were really good at making sure that there were chairs if people needed them, that people had water, were staying hydrated and cool. Like, yeah, it made such a difference. And at the end of the day, one of the days, or the first day, it was the day of the competition, and they were also like very generous with the prizes as well. But as they were it was like the end of the day and the heavens just completely opened. It was, oh my goodness, so much rain, so much so that part of the foyer like flooded. It's like, oh dear, it's all kicking off now. But the staff, bless their hearts, they went and found, they got some really big, they found from somewhere some like big plastic bags, kind of like bin bags but different colour. that we could use to wrap up our cosplays and our prizes and everything. And it's like, they were so good to us, and they were just very lovely. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Organisation, staff, very, very good. So yeah, was a big fan. Right, so I'm just wetting my foam so that my foam clay can kind of stick to it, basically. And I think what we're going to do is we'll just smush a little water on that as well. I think what we'll do, have I got too much? Have I actually got too much? Oh, I think I might do actually. This might be slightly too long. I think if we go maybe half that length, we need to... Let's go that long. It can sit there. Don't mind me just vibing to Sims. Oh, let's get that out of the way as well. But yeah, in terms of future streams, so we have a few more updates to Cassie to do. We've got, I think I'm going to ever so slightly update the paint job for this armour. Because there are details that we saw in the statue that weren't on like the art or the like pre-rendered design of the character. So there's a few details that I think I'd like to paint on, and that's definitely something that we'll stream, because we like a little paint around here, I think. It's very satisfying to do paint on stream. So I figured we'd do a little bit of that. And what were some of the other updates? Oh, and definitely doing the prosthetics. I definitely want to do some prosthetics on stream. We might, depending on the state of my sewing machine, we might do a little bit of sewing for a cosplay for Zeta, who is cosplaying at MCM, because we are in fact going to MCM, only for one day. But I never got a chance to finish Zeta's cosplay plans for Warhammer Fest, so we're going to do some of Zeta's cosplay as well. We might do some of that on streams, which I think would be kind of cute, and that could be fun. But is there anything out of all of that, like painting or prosthetics, sculpting or sewing, that people are particularly keen for, or anything that people are like, not bothered? Like, what do you reckon? Also, are we like really out of focus? There we go. Oh, look at that. Focus. Wow, what a luxury. Zeta might have a bias. You know what? That's fair. I respect that. Yep. We can